The Google Pixel 6a is one of my favorite phones for 2024. I use this all the time. This is a little review where we talk about is it still worth it to get in 2024? Is it good to use as a daily driver? But we're adding a little bit of a blogging style. This is my first time ever doing this, so let's get it. I'm actually on my way to work and it actually snowed a little bit, which is kind of cool. Perfect day to test the camera. It doesn't get better than that. It's getting late, so let's get to work then. We'll go out and try to take some pictures around downtown, hopefully, if I have enough time so you guys can see how the camera works on the Google Pixel 6a. So we made it to work. I actually work in IT. Let me show you a little bit of my desk. It's a little bit of a mess, but don't judge. My backpack is in here, then a little bit of the things that are on my desk, nothing too crazy. One of the things that I wanted to show you guys is that the mainly driver for our users is actually the Google Pixel 6a. So I'm able to tell you some of the problems that we encounter with the Google Pixel 6a on a daily basis. And if you're looking to get this phone in 2024, this is definitely something you should know. Okay, if you actually go online and you search for problems with the Google Pixel 6a, some of the things that you're gonna find is the fingerprint reader doesn't work all the time. The service is pretty bad sometimes. Sometimes you call someone and it goes straight to voicemail, or they call you and it goes straight to voicemail. And the main problem that I encounter here is calls going straight to voicemail, or someone calls you and it goes straight to voicemail, even though the phone is on and working perfectly fine. Now, some of the things that we do to fix the problem are a SIM swap. We check if settings are okay and Wi-Fi calling is off. We do a hard reset, or we swap the phone. And if nothing works, then we do a factory reset, and that usually gets rid of the problem. So those are the main problems that I see here. And now that I told you guys that, let me get some work done and then I'll see you guys in lunch. It's lunchtime and I'm actually super close to one of my favorite coffee spots, which is Dave's Coffee. So let's go get a coffee and maybe a pastry. That's the spot right there. Let's go get it. So my camera ended up dying. This video is actually being recorded on the Google Pixel 6a. Look how clean it looks. And this is crazy for a 12 megapixel camera. Hell yeah. Okay, what you guys are seeing right now is actually being recorded with the Google Pixel 12 megapixel camera. It records all the way to 4K 60, which is insane on this phone. And as long as there's good lighting, it literally looks super clean. I'm about to take some pictures so you guys can see. Actually, I'm gonna put them on the screen, some of the shots that I'm able to get with this phone. This was the perfect opportunity to get some shots and vlog with the Google Pixel 6a. My camera died, so I had no choice. Literally no choice. This is the back camera on the ultra wide. You can see a lot. It also actually looks pretty good. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the ultra wide of this camera. Okay, now that you guys saw a little bit of my day and I'm back in this room, let's talk about price and specs for the Google Pixel 6a. You guys already saw how the cameras look, and the funny thing is that you get two cameras and each of them are 12 megapixels on the Google Pixel 6a. The main lens is a wide camera and the second lens is an ultra wide, and the front facing camera is only 8 megapixels, but in reality we know it doesn't really look that good. Now the crazy thing is that the Google Pixel 6a has the same 12 megapixel sensor that Google has been using since the Pixel 2, which is insane. And you may ask, Ray, why is this insane? You can get pretty decent quality off of this 12 megapixel sensor, and we know it's mostly software, but nowadays smartphone cameras are 32, 48, 50 megapixels, so the fact that you can get this quality is pretty crazy. And now that I'm sitting down, the video capabilities still surprise me to this day. I mean, this phone records 4K all the way up to 60 frames per second, and at the time of recording this video, you can find this phone on Amazon brand new for $214. Yes, and if you want the Pixel 6a brand new, it'll run you anywhere from $300 to $350. Pretty decent prices for a phone that could introduce you to the Google user experience, which is one of the best out there right now. Now, when it comes to the build quality, the Google Pixel 6a doesn't have the most premium materials. The Google Pixel 6a is part of the Google Pixel 8 series, which is supposed to be Google's budget phones. So looking at the back of the Google Pixel is plastic, completely plastic, but it's a shiny plastic. If you show someone the Google Pixel 6a for the first time and you tell them that the back is made out of glass, they will believe you. The frame
frame is made out of aluminum, and when you're holding this phone, it does not feel cheap at all, which is one of the coolest things about the Google Pixel phones. Moving on to the display, we got a 6.1 flat display, and I love the fact that it's a flat display. Unlike a curved display, you have less chances of tapping on something you don't want to tap. The fact that it's a 6.1 display, it might be considered a little bit small nowadays, but it's super easy to maneuver around the phone with one hand with a screen this size. It's a 60Hz display, 1080 by 2400 pixels with Gorilla Glass 3 protection. When it comes to the battery, it's 4410 milliamp hour battery, and it sounds like a decent battery, but it actually dies so quick. And for my people who love to play games on your phone, I heard that it gets quite hot when you're playing games, so I will be careful with that, which is surprising because it does have the Google Tensor chip and it does have 6GB of RAM. But now, to answer the question, is it worth it to get the Google Pixel 6a in 2024? The answer is absolutely yes. You are able to find this phone for a really good price right now, and it's one of the most affordable ways to get the Google experience right now. And you still get that 12 megapixel sensor that you can find on the Google Pixel 2 that still performs really well even though we're in 2024. In my opinion, the Google Pixel 6a is one of the better phones you can find in 2024 from the $200 to $300 range right now. I would love to hear your thoughts about the Google Pixel 6a on 2024, and let me know how you feel about the blogging part of the video, well, that first part. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. We get videos every week, so peace out, and we'll love to see you here again. Peace out.